Toronto, YYZ, the Six, but also the Mecca of hockey. Why? Because of the Hockey Hall of Fame, a place every fan should make a pilgrimage to at least once. But that's not why we're here today. Just down the road, Scotiabank Arena. Originally opening in 1999 as Air Canada Centre, Scotiabank Arena has played host to many hockey legends.
Wendell Clark! Austin Matthews!
Though the 99 move from the 68-year-old Maple Leaf Gardens was tumultuous at times, the arena upgrade was definitely needed. Today we will be grading Scotiabank Arena in 4 categories and giving it a rank amongst other arenas. The grading will be based on location, how easily it can be accessed and the amenities nearby, their food and services, the quality, prices, and effectiveness of the services provided at Scotiabank, the in-arena entertainment, how well the in-arena announcers and hype team do their job, plus the production value, and finally, the fans, how well the fans interact and behave inside the arena. Southern Ontario is mostly connected via buses and trains, all leading to Union Station, and within just a few minutes walk, you can find yourself at the gates of Scotiabank Arena. Outside you'll find Maple Leaf Square and the many hotels and restaurants right next door. Also found in Maple Leaf Square, or Jurassic Park for NBA games, is Legends Row, a series of statues honoring the rich history of the Toronto Maple Leafs. Greats like Turk Broda from 1935 to 1967 Stanley Cup champion Dave Keon to the Leafs' all-time points leader, Matt Sundin. Now, of course, to get a good feel of how the arena is, we have to go inside, so we'll be back tomorrow. And today we're back, and this time, we're undercover. Just inside you'll find the Maple Leaf store selling the usual shirts, hats, and jerseys, but also a selection of game-used items that are up for auction. Along the lower concourse you can find the usual concessions, along with MLSC specials from sandwiches to sushi.
It's dinner time at Scotiabank. First weekly thing we got was spicy salmon onigiri, about $8 Canadian. We got a mac and cheese, basically just mac and cheese with prosciutto on top. That came out to over $20. And then we have a smoked mortadella sandwich, and that also came out to about $20. So it's pretty expensive here, but we're gonna try it. With my lovely wife behind the camera also having a bite. All right, starting off with a mac and cheese. It is a little dry and a little salty. I gotta be honest. Chips are salty. I already had a bite of that. Wasn't very good. Oh, look at that though. It's got the pesto in it. Oh, tomatoes. This looks like it's gonna be good. That's a banging sandwich. It's a little greasy, but I love that pesto sauce. Pesto's great. I didn't grab any napkins. It's gonna get on my jersey. Nice little pull. It's not pulling. There we go. After to rip the seaweed off. Listen, if I can't follow your instructions, it's probably a bad design. Why is the seaweed between the layers of plastic? Excuse me? It's not me. All right. Bottoms up, I guess. Let me make sure I'm not eating any plastic first. It's the whole thing.
Make you work for it.
definitely make you work for it. That's pretty good. I had to work for it, but it was pretty good. $8 though.
Bottom of the tray when we're done. Just a pile of grease and salt.
To work off the liter of oil we just ate, we took a walk along the 100 level concourse, and may I say, it was great. The fans wanted to stop and talk about the Wild with us, calling out the jersey or players they wished were on the Leafs. Even MLSC staff were giving us compliments and being just as courteous as if we had Maple Leafs gear on. The amenities available were abundant. Washroom lineups were few and far between, and oppositely, the available staff for any help needed were found along the whole concourse. We were also pleasantly surprised by the space available to move here. Originally intended for the NBA only, there were concerns about the building not fitting an NHL rink and leaving space for the guests. However, the 300 level was nowhere near as welcoming. The whole level seemed to be under construction, leaving small stalls for concessions, long lineups for washrooms, and almost no space to move around. I'll give them a pass for the construction, which should hopefully mean improvements, but it's been multiple seasons of this, according to guests that we asked. Still better than outside, at least. Now for the part you actually want to see, the in-house entertainment. Pre-game we had Jimmy Holmstrom, the in-house organist, play a few songs. Plus, a guest DJ had a small set list going as well. During warm-ups, there was minimal activities, and the crowd seemed to reflect that, with most of the fans still getting their food and drinks, aside from the kids trying to get pucks from the players. Right before puck drop though, the hype team really amp up and do their best to get the still half-empty arena rocking. And during the Canadian anthem, the Leafs crew will pull out both a Canadian flag, but also a Leaf flag, which is a nice touch. During first intermission, we went back up to the 300 level to see what the view would be like from the very top. And while everything is visible and you can see the scoreboard, you're within 10 feet from the roof. Yeah. However, once the puck did drop, it was silence from the crowd. We barely had to raise our voices to be heard. And no, I haven't changed any of the audio from this clip. The loudest the barn got was actually in between plays. A good way to get a hockey crowd going will always be the hockey song by Stompin' Tom Connors, a good tradition I've remembered since I was a kid coming to these games.
I see you, Joe.
A benefit of the 100 level is their concession delivery, where we got our popcorn brought to us within 5 minutes. Also within those 5 minutes, Minnesota had scored their 5th goal. Tough night for the boys in blue, but a great night for all the visiting fans. Halfway through the final period, Nick Robertson had scored for the Leafs, which was great because we missed their only goal earlier. The crowd was ecstatic for this one, and the buzz in the building was great. That is until Minnesota put it away with an empty net goal from Foligno to give him a hat trick. A decent amount of hats hit the ice, which really reinforced the feeling of anyone is welcome here. Now, for the grading. First we start with the location. Being in such a core downtown area, surrounded by so many amenities, it's hard not to give Toronto an A+. Scotiabank Arena is in the heart of the city, and it's reachable by almost anywhere in southern Ontario. The food and services, hit and miss. The sandwich was a little too greasy towards the end. The mac and cheese and the chips, they were just loaded with salt. You'd think it was fast food. The price definitely didn't mean all that. At the end of the night, we spent close to $80 Canadian on what you saw in the video, plus a popcorn and a water bottle. It's a bit over the top. The services are great. 5 minutes from your chair and you get everything brought to you. That's pretty hard to beat. I don't know. I'm going to give that maybe like a C+. It's average. The in-arena entertainment is about the same. Average. They put music out there. They perform songs live. They have giveaways that they do, and it just falls flat. Maybe that's on the fans. Maybe it's based on what they're doing. It's not really adding any value to the entertainment on the ice. I haven't had a chance to see any of the other arenas yet, so maybe that's average. So I guess we can't grade on that one yet. The fans, though, it was a great experience. Everyone wanted to talk to us. They were so friendly. After Minnesota scored a few goals, the lady sitting next to me said, "Hey, go ahead, cheer. It's your game too." And that's great. It's welcoming. It's not at all what I expected, and I appreciate that. But while the game was going on, it was silent. It could have been because it was a Monday night, but you paid to be here. Enjoy it. And with all of that in mind, the final ranking to Scotiabank Arena, a B-. And with the first of many done, it's time to get ready for the next arena ranking.